Moving on now, while Ukraine and Russia continue to hold ceasefire talks, the fighting on ground has intensified, with Moscow now reporting attack on the Warship. A Russian flagship was reportedly damaged due to attack at the Black Sea. Now, Russian Navy's flagship sea fleet, the Moskva missile cruiser, was heavily damaged. Ukrainian authorities have claimed responsibility for the same, with the Odessa governor saying that the Moskva had been hit by 2 missiles fired by Ukrainian forces, but did not give any evidence for the same. Moscow, on the other hand, claimed that the damage was caused by onboard ammunition blowing up. Russian Defense Ministry released a statement saying, and I'm quoting here, as a result of a fire on the Moskva missile cruiser, ammunition detonated. The ship was seriously damaged. The crew was completely evacuated. Now, media reports say investigations for the cause of the blast is underway. And for more on this, our correspondent Laura Markinashevod joins us from Latvia. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, the Russian flagship of the Black Sea Fleet was reportedly damaged by the Ukrainian missiles. Russia claims the damage was caused by ammunition blowing up on board. What can you tell us about this?
Yeah, well, it's really difficult to verify exactly what has happened there. Of course, that missile cruiser, that huge Russian flagship, was in that area in an attempt to blockade parts of that Black Sea and the Sea of Azov as well, trying to cut off Ukraine from supplies, from getting trade links in there, and effectively stopping people within the coastal parts of Ukraine there, getting things like food, water. It's a really important strategic position. The Russian forces will be wanting to hold it, and this development will be a bit of a dent to their morale. They'll be questioning how it's happened and exactly what has happened. As you said, the Russian ministry is saying that it's ammunition that's blown up on board caused by a fire, but they haven't said what's caused that fire. Crew were evacuated, and the Ukrainian officials are saying that actually it was 2 of their missiles from their Ukrainian forces that hit that ship and has caused this damage. If that indeed is the case, that'll be a huge boost in morale for the Ukrainian forces. But obviously Russia is not going to admit that, and they will be wanting to keep that strategic position held.
Right. Now, the Russian military has issued warnings saying that the military could strike the command centers in Kiev as well if there are strikes on the Russian soil. What is the update on Russian operations and the impact of this?
Yeah, well, we've known for a few days now that Russian troops have been reassembling, gathering en masse again in the east of the country, ready for its next push. There has been intense fighting in Mariupol as well, as Russian troops there try to take control of that city. There was a celebration this morning from Russia saying that they had in fact taken over, but Ukrainian forces are saying that that's not the case, that they're still in contact with troops on the ground. They're still trying to repel those Russian attacks. We also know that the United States is offering up $800 million worth of heavy artillery and other ammunition as well to support the Ukrainian forces. That comes after President Zelensky issued a plea last night in a video that was spoken in English, trying to target as many European countries as possible and gather support from them. So this may well be a response from Russia here, a sort of a threat, saying that if there are any attacks on Russia, if this momentum builds from the west, then they will be prepared to go harder and try to hit Kyiv and take it.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.